my name is Bobbie, and I'm going to read you a story. The name of this book is called Gertie Gus. It is written and illustrated by Lisl. Weil. It is my grandchildren's favorite book, and every time they stayed at my house, I would read them this story before they went to bed. Are you ready? Gus loved fishing. He was good at it, too. Every morning, Gus took his old fishing rod and went down to the sea to fish. Every afternoon, Gus brought home a fine fish, and Gertie would cook it for dinner. How Gus loved his fish dinner. Then one day, Gus came home with an extra fine fish, and Gertie served only plain potatoes. No fish! Gus got just plain potatoes 3 nights in a row. Then he saw what was happening. "I've been selling your fish for a good price," Gertie said happily, "and with the money, I bought you a surprise." It was a big, handsome net for catching lots of fish. "The change will do you good," explained Gertie. "We'll always have our own fish for dinner, and I can sell the rest." "All right," said good-natured Gus. It was true. With his new fishing net, Gus easily caught many fish, and every day he brought back a bucketful, and every day he and Gertie had a fine fish dinner. Of course, Gertie was so busy selling the rest of the catch that often Gus had to cook their dinner. Gertie said Gus made the best fish fry anyway. One evening, Gus couldn't find even one fish left to cook. Soon Gertie came home wearing a new outfit. "Everybody liked your fish so well," she said, "that I sold them all. But wait until you see my surprise for you." It was a beautiful new fishing boat. "The change will do you good," said Gertie, smiling. "Now you can row out far and catch still more fish." "All right then," sighed Gus. It was true. With his new fishing boat, Gus brought in many buckets of fine fish every day, and Gertie's business was so good that she opened a little fish store. Gertie and Gus happily ate fish for dinner every evening. Monday, fried fish. Tuesday, fish stew. Wednesday, broiled fish. Thursday, sautéed fish. Friday, boiled fish. Saturday, fish soup. And Sunday, baked fish fillets. And Gertie was making so much money that soon she opened a fancy new store and had an elegant villa built for herself and Gus. Here they have a grand opening of their fish store. Gertie also hired a French cook to prepare their fish dinners and a French maid to serve them. Gus didn't complain, even when Gertie made him take bubble baths. But one day, instead of his favorite fish, there was chicken with rice for dinner. The next night, it was steak in grape sauce, and then liver pate in a crunchy crust. The change will do you good, said Gertie with a smile. And speaking of changes, wait till I see what I have for you. Gertie's surprise was a splendid captain's hat and shiny epaulets, plus 5 more fishing boats and 5 fishermen to catch still more fish. Gus now was the captain of a fishing fleet. As captain, Gus no longer had time to fish himself. Of course, there were mountains of whitefish, bluefish, gray fish, green fish, big fish, and small fish caught daily. And Gus would pick any fish he wanted and tell the cook exactly how he would like it for dinner. But one day, Gus did not come home for dinner. His splendid captain's hat hung on the hall, also his gold epaulets, and on the table was a letter. Dear Gertie, I'm leaving because I like to fish from my own fish. It's more fun and tastes much better. Sincerely yours, Gus. I can't understand, Gus, Gertie said to herself. Being captain must be lots of fun. The change will do me good. It wasn't true. Working at the dock and selling fish every day made Gertie's feet hurt more and more. Sorry, it's taking me a little time to turn the page here. At night, Gertie felt so tired that she couldn't eat her elegant dinner, and something was missing. Meanwhile, back at their old cottage, Gus happily went fishing with his old rod. Still, even his favorite fried fish fillet didn't taste as good as it once did. Something was missing. One night, there was a knock on the door. Sorry, wrong page. It was Gertie. Hello, Gus, she said. I missed you. I understand now catching more fish and more fish makes one tired, not happy. At once Gus knew something too. Eating his fish all by himself made him lonely, not happy either. How true. In their old home, they were both happy again, and their fish dinners tasted just delicious. Then one evening, Gertie said to Gus, I have a big surprise for you. And it was. Gertie had sold their elegant villa to the 5 fishermen, who turned it into an elegant fish restaurant. Gertie and Gus were served a fine dinner indeed. Our own fish at home still tastes better, whispered Gertie with a smile, but sometimes a change will do us both good. Here we are at the fine French restaurant. And it did. The end. I hope you join us next time when we'll have another book to read to you. Bye.